Hello, doctor.
Hello, come in, have a seat.
Thank you, doctor. Uh, yes.
How can I help you?
Doctor, we came for Jessica, who had this tummy pain, and yet then last week you said that there is a fullness
Mm-hmm.
in the stomach, and then we went for an ultrasound, and now
Mm-hmm.
we're back here for the ultrasound results.
Okay. So how is Jessica nowadays, today?
Well, yeah, she's okay. Just she's had that occasional pain, and she's better in the morning, but she's worse at night.
Mm-hmm.
Then her appetite is not so good. But yeah, just I'm just worried about this ultrasound. I don't know because the doctor who did the ultrasound told me to come and see you
Mm-hmm.
and as quickly as possible.
Okay. Okay, I understand your worries. First of all, uh, you know that uh, what you are expecting at the moment, that what could be the did he tell you about anything about the scan?
No,
Uh,
but he just said he could see there is a something abnormal, but he
mhm.
said I should come to you to see what it is. Actually, he didn't explain anything.
Okay. Uh, um, are you alone at the moment, or you are with somebody?
What do you mean, doctor?
Like your partner is with you, or you are alone there?
No, my partner's at work. Yeah, I'm here
Okay.
with Jessica. Yes.
Okay. Actually, I'm afraid I don't have good news for you. That's why I'm asking that whether you have someone with you because uh, so that
Oh
is
my
a
God. Oh
mm,
dear. What do you mean?
uh,
Is it something bad?
yeah. In a sense that this is a really which I don't want to break this. Um, I just want to tell you that Jessica was here. She was having left flank pain, and then we did some ultrasound. So that ultrasound is showing that it's a, uh tumor of uh,
It's a
kidney.
tumor. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh. So, is that dangerous?
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you to break this news to you. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous, and but at the moment, as we have find out this is there, so I would recommend you to go to a specialist. I will refer you to the specialist, and from there we will. Are you okay?
Yes,
Do you
I'm
need some?
okay.
Do you need some glass of water?
It's just it's a shock, really. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
So we need to. So does this mean that she's dying now?
Uh, it's really at the moment I can't tell you much about the tumor. It depends upon how I will refer you to the specialist clinic, and they will do some more tests, and then they will decide what treatment can be done for her, and how can be it is how or what would be the prognosis, how she will respond to the treatment. So it all depends upon that.
Okay. So what is there anything we could do now?
Yeah, I will. I'm writing a letter to the specialist, and it will. You will get an appointment as soon as possible, because I'm writing an urgent referral,
Right.
and we will get it from there.
Is it uh is it curable, doctor?
Uh, It is resectable. Like we can remove it.
Okay, so she needs a surgery.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay. Right. How does that feel?
Actually, we are doing this Breaking Bad news, but I don't know. This was because we have a little performer for us to break that bad news. But this is actually totally different for me. I don't know this is curable or not curable. I don't have any idea.
Okay. So if you don't know, you can just say I don't know,
Mhm. No,
right?
actually, I tried to manage that. I will refer you to the specialist clinic. He will do it. Can he answer your questions better?
Okay. So what was your feeling?
Actually, I was lost in between, but I tried to manage.
Okay. What score would you give yourself?
7.
Okay. So okay, what went well?
Um, Repo was okay.
Okay.
Um, then because this is our performer that we want her to be with her partner that before breaking bad news. Then are you with someone at the moment, or you
Okay.
want?
That's not a good question. Are you with someone at the moment? It means are you dating with someone or are you in a relationship? Okay. So
Okay.
okay. So
It's
you need to
somebody
say
you at them or
uh, uh,
something.
is um uh, no, is somebody with you again that doesn't actually mean that. So you can say, "Are you here with somebody? Are you
Okay.
here?" Okay. Are you
Okay.
here with somebody, or you've come here on your own? Okay. Are you here with somebody?
Mhm.
Are you with someone? No. Are you here
Yeah,
with someone?
actually, I know that that are you with someone is something with the like relationship, but
Yes.
that's why I was little bit confused between these two questions.
Yeah. So you need to say, "Are you here with someone?" Okay. Are
Are
you here
you
with
here with
someone? Okay. Okay. So Ropo. Okay. Then information gathering. Did you? Yes, you did gather some information how she
yeah.
has been, and okay, structured. Was it structured? Did you
Uh,
explore the eyes and?
she is here for the discussion of that this ultrasound report. So
Okay. Uh, so what was there any ice?
um, concern was there that she is not eating well in this, but on asking, she was not having from her side. She just wanted to discuss this, and expectation was that she want to that answer that how we
Okay.
are going to treat her.
Yeah, well, basically, she hasn't got any eyes before you actually break the news. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
before that, she doesn't have any eyes, but after
Mm-hmm.
that, she starts having eyes. She says, "Oh, Miss Malignancy. Oh, what can be done about it?" So she starts to have concerns and then expectation. So expectation is, what are we going to do? Okay, so that's when you need to start exploring and answering. So the first part, the first minute is actually just quickly, how is she and how has she been? Is she better? Then after that you go and break the news, and then
Mm-hmm.
the ice starts there. You said I felt lost. What does that mean?
I
You said, I said, how did you feel? You said, I felt lost.
Yeah, in between, I was little confused in between, that what should I do, because same question, because when I asked, are you with someone, because I know this is not the correct question, but I was not getting the right question also. So I was feeling little, and then it was okay, I think.
Yeah, whenever you feel lost, it means that you have lost the structure. Okay. Uh, uh, when you say I feel lost, it means you don't know where in the consultation you are. Okay. And that's why the reason is because in this situation, the information gathering and eyes and all of these come later. Okay. In
Mm,
fact, you just start a rapport. You give the news, and then the eyes starts there. The agenda starts there, and that's how it is different. Okay, from another other consultations, and that's why you felt lost. Okay, so basically, when you break bad news after rapport, before you start to gather information, you have a gap. Okay, and
mm,
that's how it's different. In this gap, you're going to give some bad news. Okay. Now, you said you have a pro forma. I don't know what your pro forma is, but
Actually, what we are doing, we are asking that, like same, if somebody is coming with the ultrasound report, and we are going to break the bad news, then we have to ask them that this was happened, and this was done. First of all, we will ask, um, do you want somebody with you, before discussion starts, because I
okay.
don't have good news for you.
Yep.
So do you want somebody to accompany you? Now I'm getting the correct.
There's some
Then,
good news and bad news.
yeah,
Okay.
like two, we are dividing it two warning shots before breaking the news to the patient. Like this
Okay.
is.
Right. We usually ask the patient, there's some good news and bad news, and which one would you like to hear first? We give them a choice. Most of the time, they say bad news. Okay. Uh,
Mm-hmm,
but sometimes they say, okay, what's the good news? Because it
mm-hmm,
seems like it's always bad news. Okay.
mm-hmm,
But, right. Instead of saying that I'm going to give you some bad news, you need to say there's some good news and bad news. And
mm-hmm,
then, so this actually means there's bad news. Okay.
mm-hmm,
And then you say, okay, which one would you like to hear first? And they say, okay, what's the bad news? Okay.
mm-hmm,
The bad news, uh, there's an abnormal growth. Uh, okay.
mm-hmm.
Right. We don't use the word tumor.
Okay.
We don't use the word cancer. Okay. And
Okay.
no, no, no. Never, never. Okay. We don't use the word cancer. We don't use the word dangerous. Uh, okay.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Mm-hmm,
Okay. There is an abnormal growth. Now, what if the patient says, oh, is it cancer? Yes. If the patient says it, you said yes. Okay. But you
mm-hmm.
don't use it. Okay. So,
Okay.
tumor, cancer, dangerous? No. Is it curable? Well, what is the good news? The good news is that uh, it is manageable
Mm-hmm.
or it is treatable. Okay. So we never say it is curable. Okay.
Yeah.
And
And-
even better than that, well, it is most likely treatable.
mhm.
Uh, right. So basically, you say, well, it is treatable. It is early stages. It has been picked up early. But if it's not picked up early, if it's too late, then you say, well, I actually don't know. You need to see a specialist and they can give you more information because my information is limited and I only know very little about the situation now. Or so
Mhm.
basically, you just say, I don't know. You need to see a specialist. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this word likely and unlikely, they're very helpful. So there's good news and bad news. Which one would you like to hear first? And they say, oh, it's bad news. Yes, so tell me bad news. Yes, there's an abnormal growth. Is there anything else? You need to pause here. You need to empathize.
Seconds.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
need to show empathy. Uh,
Yeah.
okay, pause and empathize. It's, I mean, pausing is very important here. And your tone needs to change. You need to, you carry on with the same tone. No, you should actually
Hmm.
slow down. You should slow down and say, well, would you like a glass of water? Or I'm really sorry. I understand that you must be feeling very bad now. And but the good news is that we have a lot of treatments now. Nowadays, there are a lot of things that can be done, and what we can do is to send you to see a specialist. Okay, so basically, uh, when we talking about bad news, we slow down. If it's good news, we speak loudly, we speak fast. Okay,
Hmm.
so we need to change our tone. Uh, which is basically it needs to fit the situation.
Hmm.
Okay, so we just don't say simply, "Oh, I'm going to give you some bad news." Is there anybody to come along with you or sit down? And is there anybody you would like? No, we don't say that. So, okay, are you here alone or are you here with someone? And they say, no, I'm here on my own. Okay. Well, there's some good news and bad news I'm
Hmm.
going to
Oh,
talk to you about. Would you like
okay.
anyone to come and sit with you?
Okay.
A family member, a nurse, anybody? No, I'm just fine. Okay. Well, so yeah, there's good news and bad news. Which one would you like to hear first? Okay, bad news. Okay, bad news is that it's an abnormal growth, and then pause. That's enough. There is an abnormal growth, and you need to pause and empathize and let them ask you questions. And it's okay.
Hmm.
What do you mean by abnormal growth? Is it in the kidney? Where is it in the kidney?
Yeah.
Okay. So just step by step, just very little information for the patient to digest.
Hmm.
Okay. Right. You did well, but as you said, you felt lost because the ice started later. Uh, but I think yeah, overall you did well. Just avoid dangerous tumor and that sort of thing. Uh, right.